This is a resume review of a data scientist. So this person has a ratio of 100 applications to 1 interview, which is not good. That's a bad resume, so I'm expecting this to not be good at all. But maybe with like 1 or 2 things that could be moved forward, because it's not 150 plus to 1. So what we're going to be looking for as a data scientist is R or Python, SQL, Cloud, Machine Learning, AI, Pandas, NumPy, scikit-learn, or skibbity-learn, whatever, modeling, hypothesis testing, and experimental design, visualization tools such as Cassandra, Hadoop, Spark, Tableau, CI/CD, and the ability to explain complex topics to non-technical stakeholders. All right, that was a lot, but that is what we are looking for. And if y'all like this stuff, please join me on my live stream Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 11 a.m. PST. That's where I do these reviews and record them. You can ask me any questions as well. That's sort of my office hours for questions, which I can get into better detail than the YouTube questions. But be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and let's see how this resume is. This is a nightmare. Oh my god. There is so much here. This is not good. Also, I cannot scroll up because this person doxed themselves. So, it's the only thing I can show. Please scrub your data when you're sending it to me. Profile, don't care. Don't care. Technical skills, don't care. This entire section can be deleted. Your education is the very bottom. That should be up top instead. Also, please stop bolding everything. This right here, I know this looks crazy. This is the format. This is the only thing I want bolded. I want your first and last name bolded. I want the education and certificates bolded. Not under them, just the actual title. The work history and project section bolded. Not everything else, just the section. That's it. So, formatting-wise, this really fails. And again, there's so much blob here that this just doesn't work. The thing I want the most as a recruiter is this. This is the star of your resume. Doesn't matter what you're doing, your bullet points are the key. All right, they are what I want to see the most. So maybe these bullet points, while formatted bad, are actually good. Let's see. Optimize financial planning, risk management, integrating predictive models. Models is one-ish. Into Tableau, good. ETL isn't one. Data-driven decisions. This is 2.5. Developed and employ generated AI and LPIs interaction with PDF or data retrieval direct queries. I don't think there's anything here. Also, this is 2 sentences. This should be 1 sentence. Every bullet point needs to be a singular sentence. There should be no commas, or not. There should be only 1 period in each bullet point. So, is there anything here that I could use? Kind of with AI, but there's a lot of wasted space. Yeah, I don't care about this. Python is good though. Python and Power BI. Yeah, that's okay. This is good. This should actually probably be your first sentence. But here's the thing. You bolded all of the wrong stuff. I don't care about optimized and risk management for billions. I care about Tableau. I care about ETL. Stop bolding everything. Everybody bolds everything. It makes your resume so much worse. Just don't bold. If you have to decide, should I or should I not bold, just don't bold. Stop bolding. Stop. Makes it so much worse. Yeah, this is hard to read. Just seriously, unbold everything in this section. But there are a couple of keywords here that I would be looking for. Truthfully, what you really need to do is simplify it. A couple of these don't have anything, and you can kind of shrink it down. Because I only really saw like 6 or 7, which is okay. But I'd want a little bit more. And really, this is a phenomenal bullet point, but it's all the way at the bottom. Data safeguarding, analytic processing, Python, SQL, good. Leveraging ETL, stop using, I don't like leveraging, but whatever. Generated, again, I don't care. ML models are okay. Tableau for data, yeah. You're just missing a couple of stuff, but I can see how you can get 1 or 2 interviews. It's just that this is written in such a confusing manner. You've over-engineered it. You have so many percentage increase. I don't care. I want to be very clear with the people here that I don't care if you're... It's going to sound weird. I don't care if you're good. I care that you meet the minimum qualifications. And there's a world of difference between the two. Now, sometimes you can see skill from a resume, but really a resume is based on showing the minimum qualification. So I don't care if enhanced project commitment accuracy by 17% through logistics regression. I don't know what the hell that means. I don't know why that's important, and the recruiter probably doesn't either. Just, I need the keywords, all right? Like, seriously, if you unbolded everything and you deleted this and you put your education up top, you would probably have like a 1 in 60, maybe 1 in 50 ratio. But yeah, this is giving me a headache. I can't read this anymore. But essentially, this is a bad formatting, and your bullet points are mid. They're not the worst ever, but they could definitely be better. So fix up the bullet points, tighten them up, be more accurate with the keywords that we're going to be looking for. And you do that, you fix the formatting, I think you stand a very good chance at getting a much higher interview ratio. Next, resume. This is a resume review of a data engineer, which is different than a data scientist, which is different than there's a ton of different stuff. So what we're going to be looking for in a data engineer is Python, Rust, Scala, data, algorithm, system design, CDLC. I might have written that wrong. It might have been, but whatever, CDLC, SQL, big data, especially Spark. I saw Spark in a lot of places. Cloud, ETL, Microsoft BI, Tableau, Looker, and the ability to manage and communicate data warehouse plans to non-technical. This shouldn't just be data warehouse. They should communicate plans to non-technical. This is a huge thing. I want to be very clear. Like, a lot of them are missing this. But actually, the previous resume did have it, which was a huge bonus. Is I need to know that you're able to tell me what this stuff means, because we don't know. We rely on you to explain it. And not a lot of people have that. So, this person has a 150-to-1 ratio, which is not good. So they wanted to know if what I need to change, and the chances are probably a lot of it. Although formatting-wise, this seems okay. You don't need this giant line. I want to be clear. I don't know why there's a giant line between there. If you are a U.S. citizen and you are applying to the U.S., you really should put U.S. citizen or green card holder in, and then put your city and state instead. So, education, ABC University, MS. You should put MS first, then the college, and then this stuff can be here. I don't know if Fabric Analytics is needed, but Azure might be. So, I don't know if you need to keep this or not. That's a little more technical than I know, but let's see if you have the keywords. Developed a POC for migrating data from Azure, there is cloud, to Microsoft Fabrics. Okay, is implementing Medallion after the Fabric PySpark. No. Created Power BI, that's 2. For stakeholders, this is okay, actually. So that's 3. Perform quality testing and migrated procedure to Azure SQL, 4. So here's the problem. You have 4 bullet points and only 4 keywords that I'm looking for. And there's a lot. The problem with this is you put a lot of extra stuff here that it's possible they're going to miss the actual keywords they're looking for. This needs to be rewritten. I'm not a fan of how you wrote these. Because I don't know what a POC migrating data is. This is too technical. The person reading your resume first is not technical. All right, I know that is a lot of comments I get in YouTube where they're like, how could you do this when you don't know the industry? It's like, that's unfortunately part of the recruiter's job, and they're not going to understand all of that. I see Power BI, I see Azure, I see SQL, and I see kind of reporting accuracy for stakeholders and decision making. I think it could be better, but I'm missing Rust, Scala, data, algorithm, system design, CDLC, big data, and a bunch of other stuff like Tableau and Looker. So there's not a ton here. Also, this is an internship. And then you went to this. Oh, I see. This was out. Okay, I get it. So the problem with this is if you were applying in the United States, and this is not really fair, but they only really count stuff that you did in the place you're applying to. So if you did stuff outside the United States, this may not even be there. Although now that I'm looking at this, I only really see like 2 keywords maybe, which was SQL and something else. So I think you could even safely delete this, truthfully. Because there's nothing here I'd really be looking for anyway. Even if they do count it. which hopefully they do, but sometimes they don't. So, yeah. And then academic products, again, there's nothing here I need, nothing here I need, nothing here I need. And then the very bottom, which people can't even see, actually, there's an academic section, which is, again, nothing I need. So, yeah, you have 4 or 5 keywords out of all of this, and the rest of this is kind of wasted space. Formatting-wise, it's okay. But, again, I would rather a resume have bad formatting than have bad bullet points, and that's kind of what this is. So you're not getting any positions because I don't see what I need. I see like 4 things in the first fold bullet points, and that's it. I need you to make it clearer. I need you to add more bullet points, and maybe then put your projects under that instead of this, because again, I don't know if they're going to count this or not. Some do, some don't, however fair that is. So this definitely doesn't work. Formatting is okay. You really don't need to fix much. It's just the lines in between here and here, but the bullet points need work, unfortunately, a lot of work. So let's go to the next resume. This is a resume review of a front-end developer. So the ratio is really bad. They sent in a previous edition that had a lot of bolding, so they basically unbolded it. But yeah, what we're going to be looking for, yeah, this is a 150 to 1 ratio, which is not good. You never want 150 apps to 1 interview. At the most, you should be getting, if you're not getting at a minimum 50 to 75 per application sent per interview, you're doing something wrong. So what we're going to be looking for a front-end dev is JavaScript, React, AngularJS, HTML, CSS, PHP, sometimes PHP, SQL, Scrum, Agile, RESTful APIs, SEOs, WordPress, Git, Docker, Jira, Vue, Next, and a bonus is any extra language, Cloud, UI, UX, SASS, and TypeScript. Those are bonuses, so if you have them, it's good. But I'm still expecting, if this is the one that's getting 150, to not have a lot. So, develop data attachment using JavaScript. Here's the problem. There's 2 keywords I'm looking for here. That's it. That's only 2. Again, the GitHub, I say Git, not GitHub. Are they the same? Maybe. Does the recruiter know? Who knows? That's why you need Git. And UI is a bonus, but we still need the rest of them. Here, there's only JavaScript, and UI. Oh, and CSS. Okay, so you have 3. I need more. Also, this is formatted weird. This shouldn't be bolded. There shouldn't be a line here. But yeah, I need more. They're gonna ask for more. React, TypeScript, Chakra UI, okay, UI, UX, API. There's just not enough here, right? Like I need more. I absolutely need more. The market in the US, I know this is the United Kingdom's. I don't know London's market very well, but from what I understand, it's also bad for software engineers. I need more. I need more than this. You're on the right track, but I don't know what a feature risk task management app is. I need to know, develop a task management app using JavaScript, HTML, CSS, which did X and Y. I don't know what solid principles or OOP is. Again, the OOP can be a keyword, but not for front end, because this is not what I'd be looking for. Style the UI and CSS and optimize performance. Why did you do that? Deployed GitHub pages for live access, built in React. This is an okay one. UX, again, that is a bonus. UI, UX is a bonus, not necessary. API is okay, but yeah, I'm just missing so much stuff. And these bullet points just don't have a lot of stuff on it. So, and here's a question. You say university project. Are you still in school? Because if you're still in school, you should put that up here. Because this just looks like you graduated high school and that's it. Actually, what is a higher diploma? I actually don't know what that is. But, and here we go. TypeScript. Developed a Next and React-based front end with TypeScript. This is the stuff I'm looking for right here. Why do I have to scroll all the way down to find it? This is the stuff I want. I want this. All right. I want API. This is written well. Most of these are written well. You're just missing a lot of keywords and they're not written enough. I need the what, how, why. What you did, which is the keyword. How you used it, which you can include other keywords in. And why you did it. And I'm just not seeing it. And I will say, if you don't have a CS degree, and you just did a higher diploma, which I don't know, it's going to be harder for you. CS degrees like reduce your ratio by like 25. So where a C minus CS graduate resume would get a 1 in 75, you would get 1 in 100 because of that. So yeah, this still needs to be fixed. There's more that you can do. I need more in the bullet points. I think you need to come on and then ask me on the live stream, like, hey Lee, what do I do with X and Y? Because there's just not enough here. I just don't see it. And you are heavily competing. This is a crowded job market. You're not just competing against like 3 people. You're competing against hundreds. It's very tough. I want to make sure you understand that you are on a very uphill battle even before you hit apply. So you absolutely need to make sure you apply as early as you can. You need to have more of these keywords in, and you need to write these sentences better. And I don't care about the date for the projects. Dates for projects are not really that important, but you have to tell me why it's important, why it was impressive. So I'm gonna need more. This is not gonna fly just because of the competition. This would apply this would fly in the United States at least in maybe like 2018, give or take. Like, I could see how this could work, but it's a different market. It sucks now, and you gotta fix it for that. It goes for almost everybody. It's just a bad market. The job market may be 200 job markets combined into a trench coat, but overall it sucks. Most things are down. So let's go to the next resume. This is a resume review of a full stack software developer. So, as per usual, what we're going to be looking for is TypeScript, JavaScript, CSS, HTML, Node, Angular, SQL, React, API, REST, Cloud, Agile, CI/CD, and a bonus will be any extra languages such as Python, C, Java, and Git. So, that is what we are going to be looking for. This person has a 1 to 50 ratio, which isn't bad, actually. Could be better, could be a lot worse. So, I also can't scroll past this because, again, they dox themselves, so I'm not here to show their full information. They didn't give me anything else other than a 1 to 50 ratio. So we have a BE in SE from GCM. I assume that's a software engineering degree. IBM full stack developer, I don't know what that is, but at least an AWS solutions architect is okay. AWS cloud intern, used AWS cloud to build scale cloud. It's engaged with a team of what is the white paper AWS document. Is this the right resume? And this doesn't read like a full stack. Is this actually the right resume? I have to check real quick. This is the right resume. Yeah, okay. Well, I don't know what I'm looking at. This is not a full stack. I don't know what to tell you. There's nothing here I'd really want besides AWS for full stack. This is kind of hard to review because I don't see anything here. Maybe this is great for an AI or an AWS engineer. That might be the case, but I got nothing. Nothing here shows me that it would be a full stack dev. So I'm assuming you're getting interviews to actual AWS jobs, but yeah, there's nothing here. I don't see any of the keywords I need. I don't see TypeScript, I don't see JavaScript, I don't see Node, I don't see Angular, I don't see HTML, I don't see CSS, I don't see SQL, I don't see React, I don't see API, I don't see REST, I do see Cloud, there's a hell of a lot of Cloud, I don't see Agile, I don't see CI/CD. There's not much for me to do here. I guess this is working specifically, also this person is outside the United States. I guess this works in the area you're going for. Maybe the market's different, but in the United States, this would not pass for a full stack software engineer. But maybe you're not going for full stack software engineer. Maybe you mistyped full stack developer and you wanted something else. I don't know. I'm very confused. This resume is making me perplexed. So, yeah, I guess. The formatting is also okay. Like, there's no real issues with the formatting I see. Like, this there should be a space here instead of a dash, but that's it. yeah, I don't know what to say on this one. I'm sorry, y'all. Like, there's nothing here that says full stack. This would fail for a full stack software engineer. Would this succeed for like a cloud developer? Maybe. I don't have those keywords off the top of my head. I'm looking to see if I've written those down before, and I haven't. So yeah, this will fail as a full stack dev, at least in the United States. Maybe that's not the case outside. I'd like to know more. Please in the comments tell me if you have any issues. But yeah, this would fail. It seems like a great a cloud developer, but that's not what I'd be looking for if I have a full stack job. So next resume, I don't know what to say on this one. This is a resume review of an iOS developer. They said mid-level, but we're just going to put iOS dev. They are in the European Union, so I have looked up the keywords and qualifications specifically for the EU, which in this case, it's primarily going to be these three. These three are the most important, bar none: iOS, Swift, ULKit. Anything with Swift, iOS, and ULKit, that's golden. That's what you want more than anything else. The other stuff was not in everything, so you definitely don't need all of these, such as Git, Flow, Viper, MVVM, MVC, Mercurial, Git, SVN, API, Cloud, Solid, and TDD. That is I hate saying that. This is such a tongue twister. So you need some of these, but not all of these. The main thing you want is iOS, Swift, and ULKit. This person said they are also... they get a couple of interviews. This is a 1:75 ratio. The problem is, after the first interview, there always needs to be someone more experienced applying to same roles. Yes. And the problem with that is that's not a resume issue. The resume's entire goal, your only purpose with the resume, is to get you an interview. That is it. Once it succeeds at getting you an interview, its job is done. The actual interview itself, on the other hand, that is where you do need to stand out. So that is not necessarily a resume issue, but it is a 1:75, so we may be able to get you more interviews. You're also thinking of maybe like trying to look in the US. If you are, you need to make sure you have a ability to work in the US, such as a visa or a sponsorship, because that is the hardest part of working in the US, is getting the legal ability to work in the US. So and if people want to know how to stand out during interviews, that is something I can also teach, but that is during my live stream, which I just see that question right now, and I'll answer after I'm done recording this video. Someone just typed that, and I thought that was good to say. So, with extra ado, let's begin to see what we can do to fix this. This formatting is fine. I like this. I don't think this needs the line under it, or this needs bolding, but those are very minor quibbles, so I don't think I really need to focus on formatting, with the exception of your education, which is so far down I physically can't even show it. So the education should be above the professional experience. I know you just graduated with a... Oh, I see why you did that. Never mind. That's okay. They have oh my gosh, an associate's and not a bachelor's, so I see why they did that. That's okay. This should be one line and not bolded, but otherwise this is clean and easy to read mostly. Maybe the thing is off, but developed a company's private framework for makeup, trying application using perfect FTK, enabling control of image, implemented local data core, NS cache, blah, 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 created Okay, so here's the problem with this, right? It's not a formatting issue. I have to go down here before I see my first keyword. My first keyword is MVVM and Solid. Those are some. Now, they weren't in every job, but they were in a few. So, ideally, you should have some other ones up top. You combining ULKit and Swift UI. This is good. This is what I want to see. But then that's it, actually. That's kind of the problem. I don't see that. In this entire giant thing, you have ULKit, Swift, MVVM, and Solid. And Agile? Agile can be, Scrum team can be. I need more. There's just not enough. I want this very first sentence to have iOS, Swift, and ULKit. That is what I want your very first sentence to be. I want your very first sentence to have iOS, Swift, and ULKit. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that wrong. Maybe it's ULKit or whatever. But it needs to have that. And then you need to shrink a couple of these or add some of these extra keywords. You have MVVM and Solid, which is good, but again, there's just not enough. And I don't think I even saw a singular SDK, truthfully. So let's look at the second one, developed in HTML for Swift. There we go, Swift is good. Backend UI with RESTful API, that's okay. Yeah, you just don't have enough. You have all the Swift stuff here, but you want it here. I mean, that's my primary issue is I don't see iOS, which, again, that's a keyword. iOS is a keyword. It's good that you have it here, but I need to see it more. I need to see more Swift here in the first one, more ULKit in the first one, and then maybe add in some of these extra ones too. But that's all I'm really finding, right? Like, there's just not a ton of keywords. Formatting is good, though. I will say, like, I really have minor complaints with formatting. And then I don't even know if people can see this down here, right here. There is cloud, so this should probably be up top. So I'm missing keywords. I would not change the formatting. I just need more bullet point stuff. This is a little bit anemic in bullet points. There's just not enough. That's kind of the thing. There's just not enough. I can see it moving forward. I want to be clear. I know why you get 1 in 75 is because you actually have some of the keywords. They're just kind of buried deeper down. You want them up front and center so you can get more. And then you can start putting in some of the rest of the stuff that every other company would have. So overall, yeah, I think this is an okay resume. I think it could be a lot better, and I could see recruiters missing what they want because they may go here and then maybe only see MVVM and Solid and then miss ULKit or Swift. But I need iOS, I need Swift, I need ULKit. Those were in almost every single one. Those are the most important keywords. And then I think that's all I can really say for this resume. Good formatting, though. I really do like it. Even though it's not exactly mine, it's still okay. Formatting still works. So that is it for this video. Thank you all for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. It really helps me out. And if you need more help, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, I am here from 11 a.m. PST to about 3 hours, so about 2 p.m. PST, where I give all this advice and more, like how to stand out during interviews. So I will see you all in the next video.